everyone, so today I'm going to do a chit chat get ready with me. I'm thinking of doing neutral eyes but with like really bright eyeliner and mascara and everything. I've done bright mascara. It was like a blue mascara. I've got this mascara by Collection and it's bright blue. And I did a blue mascara look a little while ago with like bright pink lips and like really bright orange. I'll link it down below if you want to see that one. But today I'm going to do a similar kind of thing but with neutral, so it's a little bit more wearable. Found my headband. Hallelujah. I was missing this thing. Lots of people asked me where I got this from, and it was like from a quip years ago, like probably about 6 or 7 years ago. For my primer, I'm going to use my Bare Minerals Prime Time. This is the neutralizing one. I just realized I don't have a mirror in front of me. Sorry if my hair looks a little bit weird. It's actually still air drying at the moment, but I figured while I do my makeup, I'll just let it kind of finish drying rather than blasting it with heat. I'm using a little bit of chapstick. This is the Day Night one. Okay, foundation. I feel like using my NARS Sheer Glow. I haven't used this in like a week or two, so this is like my holy grail foundation. It is my favourite foundation personally. And to apply this, I am using an xoBeauty flat top face brush. I just absolutely love the way this foundation applies. It just glides on so smoothly and it lasts on me all day and the colour is perfect. I'm in the colour Punjab, but I don't know what it is, it just beats everything. Like I have other foundations I'm obsessed with as well and use all the time, but this one will always just be my like favourite go-to, the one I'll always return to. Sometimes I don't use it for weeks on end. I kind of like, you know, get caught up on other brands and other products, but I always come back to it, and I never am disappointed with my skin when I use it. It's just like a really, you know, it's like the kind of foundation I can depend on for special occasions and stuff. And I just put on fake tan, so it's kind of like, it's not matching perfectly. But I pinky promise you, in like an hour, it'll look fine. That this has to like start developing further. I literally just put it on, so it's like, you know, bleh. You get me. For my concealer today, I'm using one of my favourites. This is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. This is super affordable. You can get it from Countdown in New Zealand. I always look at Collection Cosmetics when I'm going past in Countdown, and they're actually having a sale at the moment, I noticed. I mean, it's already really affordable, so check out the sale if you want to try some stuff. I highly recommend this. You've seen me talk about this in loads of videos though, so I'm not going to go on and on about it for too long because I haven't been sleeping very much lately. You guys know how it is. And I'm going to put a little bit down the centre of my nose, and I might just use a little bit more just to highlight a little bit. So I think this comes in 3 shades. This is the middle shade. I sometimes use the really pale shade as well if I want like a really intense look, but we're just going with this today. And then I'm just blending that out with my finger. I like to go in a triangle shape just because it helps to shape my face. And it like contours a little bit, well, highlights I should say. And it looks a bit crazy at the moment, but just wait until we set it with powder. That's the thing when you do your makeup, sometimes you look kind of crazy. But once you put the finishing touches on, like brows, mascara, powder, blush, it all starts to come together. Oh gosh, please don't mind the crappy lighting. It's going to be changing a lot. There is like a rainstorm happening outside at the moment. I'm not sure if you can hear it. But I just got back from Rotorua yesterday and the weather was beautiful. Apart from the last day, it was a little bit iffy. But then I come back to Pahami and it's absolutely pissing down with rain. Like, the sky is dark. I was going to say dark brown. Dark grey. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia. What am I doing? And I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the banana powder, this colour here. And I'm using a small tapered face brush. And I'm just patting that under my eyes, and this is super brightening. You can also use Ben Nye banana powder, it's like the same kind of product. And I'm just setting my concealer with this, and it just ensures that my concealer will last all day and it's nice and super bright. This doesn't really add too much coverage either, so it doesn't look cakey or anything. And that concealer that I just use is like super high coverage anyway, so I don't really need to add too much on top of that. For my powder today, I'm going to use one of my favourites, which is Cover FX. And I'm just using a big bronzer brush to apply this. I love my bronzer brush for my powder lately. And I'm just going to pat a little bit of that all over my skin just to set. Now I'm going to use a little bit of my Urban Decay, I was going to say UD because it says UD anyway. Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Alright, for my brows, I haven't used this before and I'm very excited. This is the new Collection Work the Colour Brow Kit. It comes with 3 different brow shades, an angled brush and a clear brow mascara, and I'm so excited for this because it is so hard to find good drugstore kits. But we'll see if it's good. Let's try this out. Now, every time I use a brow powder, I like to start with a little bit of wax on a brush just to comb my hairs back, just so it's easier to apply the product. I'm actually using a few different kind of collection products today because they've just brought out like some really cool stuff. So I'm going to use the lighter shade, obviously. I'm not going to go using black. I'm just going to try out the little brush it comes with so we can see how it works. I'm just so happy this actually comes with a brow mascara with it, because how often do you find a kit that has brow mascara in it? Not very often. So I'm going to use the lighter shade on most of my brows. I might use a little bit of the darker shade. Hello, why are you focusing back there? Thank you. I might use a little bit of the middle shade as well, just to kind of see how it works. I'm kind of combing my hairs up with the brush, just for a really natural kind of brow effect. I'm not trying to go too harsh, but we'll see how this goes. I'm using a tiny bit of that middle colour, and I'm just going to darken up the very outer tail just for a little bit of definition. I actually really like it. I reckon the colour's really pretty, especially considering I need to get my roots done and I've got that like darkness to my hair. I think it looks really flattering. And then we're going to use the little mascara that it comes with. Let's have a look at the brush. So that's just a general brow mascara, clear, good handy thing to have. Well, first impression, I like it quite a lot. I reckon it worked really, really well. I like how my brows are looking. I'm going to use a little bit of my Benefit Stay Don't Stray. I'll be like kind of surprised if you guys can't hear the rain. It is so loud. And I looked at the weather reports and it's not going to stop. So that's just perfect. This is called the Nude Eye Palette and I'm so excited to try this out because, hello, Nude Eye Palette at Countdown, cheap. Who doesn't want that? So it comes with 8 different shades and then a highlighter shade, which I think is a cream. It's covered here. I'm first going to take the top highlight shade, that one there where my little alien finger is, and he is going to go right under my brow bone. And then I'm going to take the second one down and that's going to go on my inner corner and lid. Now I'm going to take this colour in the very middle and I'm going to put that in my crease. And then I'm going to take that middle colour there, that dark colour, and I'm going to put that on my outer V. And this is a xoBeauty Tapered Blender Brush. So you can see the pigmentation of this is really decent as well. It's so good to see some more affordable brands coming in New Zealand because for so long, like our cheapest brands were basically what, like Maybelline, Revlon and everything, and they're like 40 bucks for something still. But now we've got some cheaper brands coming to like Kmart and Farmers and Countdown and everything. It's so good. Now I think I'm going to go for some contrasting. I don't know what colours I want to use though. I might use the super dark blue by Chit. This is in the shade Addicted to Love. I'm putting that in my waterline. I'm also going to smudge that underneath a little bit. And I'm using this MAC Chromographic pencil. This is in the shade Processed Magenta. And before you do this, please check that it's eye safe. I'm not checking because I'm a rebel, but I don't want anyone getting like an eye infection or anything on my accord. Now I'm using the cream highlighter colour from the Collection Eyeshadow palette. I'm just going to test this out. So I'm just taking it a bit thicker because I kind of want it to look a bit retro now. I'm using a little bit of a Rimmel black eyeliner in my tight line. Alright, now for the mascara. This is the Extreme by Collection. Oh look. Oh snap, it matches. Woo. This is the shade 2 Blue. Such a cool colour, it's like electric blue. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to put it on top and bottom lashes. So this mascara is very lengthening and separating, as you can see. And then to bring it the entire look together, I'm going to use some false lashes. So it's going to give that ombre blue to black kind of effect. These here are called the Glamourista. I'm using the Ardell brush on adhesive. So you can see that really subtle hint of blue under the lashes. I think it looks really, really pretty and super wearable. I really like this look. I think it's really cool. Now for the face, I'm using my Givenchy. Is that how you say it? I've been practicing. It's probably not right. I'm using it on a bronzer brush. And I'm just putting that on my cheeks. And then I am taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I'm just sculpting out myself some shape because I don't have much. This is another small tapered face brush, by the way, that I'm contouring with. For my blush, I'm going to use this one here. This is by The Balm. It's their In-Stain blush in Argyle, I think. And then to highlight, I'm using Soft and Gentle. I'm going with that same pink pencil. And then on top of that, I'm using my YSL lip stain, and this is in the shade 15. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will leave links and everything down below to all the products. Have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye! Okay, I know I just said bye, but I just added a little bit of the Stila Magnificent Metal on my inner corner. This is in Rose Quartz. I just think it looks really, really pretty. So yeah, no, I'm done. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye! Called Angela. It's more purple than pink now that I look at it. It's definitely more purple. Okay. Shannon doesn't know her colours. If you like bold lips and you want to get into purples, this is another perfect one because it's not full on like Barney purple. It's got an element of pink in it, so it's super, super easy. Next up we have a red. This is called Lana. It kind of looks very similar to Lit Orange by YSL Rouge for Latte. That kind of bright